This little particular patch of reef we found had clearly never ever been fished before. The fish were absolutely ravenous, particularly the grouper. Every down was an on, no matter what you put down.
The fishing is amazing. For somebody that hasn't done a lot of this kind of fishing, I think it's an absolute mind blow. It's really amazing. The volume of fish is incredible. There's a lot of fish in certain places. What was very evident, I think, to me was that there's not a lot of those small kingies and those smaller game fish that we see, in a lot of other places. So a lot of those small fish are missing. There's also, the landscape, the setup is awesome. It's not often that one gets to fish in amongst sort of islands. I think you'd only really find this, in places like Indonesia and that, where you've got islands with this almost like, looks like a dam or an estuary in between, and there's kuta and there's all sorts of things in that shallow water.
We had patches here and there where it was slow, but then again there was wild action for patches of sort of 40 minutes odd. And yeah, I suppose for me yesterday was another really big learning curve, in terms of, I had moments where I was so busy focusing on using one particular type of outfit that, I ended up missing out on little chunks of the action which I shouldn't have. But that's what you take. You take your lessons and you put them in the bank, and yeah, next time you get to a situation like that, you've learned from it and you can address it differently and capitalize on that hectic moment, and get your fish.